A pair of 2-0 teams go at it on Sunday in the NFL when the Minnesota Vikings host the Houston Texans. And right now, as we speak, Houston is a 2-point favorite in this game, and the total is 46. After combing through the numbers in this contest, I find that the side in this contest is a very tough call. I mean, Minnesota is 2-0. They've covered on both occasions, but they did play the New York Giants in week one. And last week, they faced the San Francisco 49ers team that was coming up a Monday night win, playing on short rest, traveling across two time zones, and were a little banged up offensively. On the other hand, the Houston Texans are 2-0, failing to cover on both occasions and on both non-covers. They failed to do so by exactly just a half a point. So I don't trust the Texans. And part of that might be because I had them in the first 2 weeks and I lost those games by half a point on each occasion. But not to cry over spilled milk. I wouldn't hesitate to use Houston again if indeed I felt comfortable in doing so. And I don't. I don't feel comfortable using either side in this game, especially with the Texans being on the road in Minnesota, having a long history of doing very well on their home field. Here's the other thing. The Vikings have gone under in the first two, and there's been a combined 37 points scored per contest in those two Vikings wins. The Minnesota defense, so far, they're just allowing 11.5 points per game and 319.5 yards per contest, and also forced four turnovers, in the first two games. The Houston defense in their first two, although their points per game allowed doesn't reflect it, they played a lot better than what that number shows because the Texans have allowed just 254 yards per game in the first two contests. Since last year, the Minnesota Vikings have gone 9-1 to the under when playing games 1 through 8. And that includes 5-0 to the under at home. So they played a lot of low-scoring games, beginning with last year and the first half of the season, for lack of a better phrase. Houston coming up a 19-13 home win versus Chicago, and they allowed a mere 3.6 yards per pass attempt, and that's excellent, folks. Minnesota, on the other hand, 23-17 home win versus San Francisco, and they allowed a somewhat average to below average 8.3 yards per pass attempt. But given what both teams allowed per pass attempt in their previous games, this fits into a very nice NFL totals betting angle that dates back to 2020, or quite frankly, over the last 5 seasons. Any NFL road team like Houston that allowed 4.5 or less yards per pass attempt in their previous game. Again, they allowed 3.6 yards. And they're facing an opponent like Minnesota, who allowed 8 or more yards per pass attempt in their previous game. And again, the Vikings allowed 8.3 yards. 30-4 to the under those games have played. 88.2% since 2020. Again, great betting angle here on the total. Any NFL road team that allowed 4.5 or less yards per pass attempt in a previous game, like Houston did, and they're facing an opponent like the Vikings that gave up 8 or more yards per pass attempt in their previous game, those contests have played 30-4 to the under since 2020. I'm going with Houston, Minnesota, under the total of 46. All right, folks, just a friendly reminder, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, it's absolutely free to do so. I don't know why you would hesitate at all. Again, there's no strings attached, no hidden agenda. We're not going to inundate you with emails or text messages. It's absolutely free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And why should you do so? We have collectively the best group of sports betting experts anywhere in the world, 1 through 35. All professional, all experienced, and all have a winning track record. So you want to subscribe, and while you're at it, folks, click on your alert notification bell for Wager Talk TV in your YouTube settings, and you'll be notified immediately upon any of our great content going up on our great channel. Also, folks, if you would be kind enough to just give me a like on today's video, it would go a long way. And showing your appreciation for the time, work, and effort I put into bringing you a quality free pick video each and every day. Make the folks over at Wager Talk TV happy, make me happy. We're all happy. I've been winning since I began with Wager Talk Media on Wager Talk TV in mid-March. Win percentage of around 58%. So those of you who've been betting sports for quite a while know that kind of win percentage over that length of time makes you a lot of money. So just kindly give me a like. I don't want a star on my forehead. This is what I do for a living, and I should be good at it. All right, my college football last weekend, folks, a 6-0 sweep. And that includes a 5% top play winner on Baylor minus 16.5 as they crushed Air Force 31-3. That now makes me 26-11 since February 4th with my 5% best bet selections, and that's good for a net profit of $69.50. Don't give out a lot of them, but as you can see, I hit a very high win percentage and have made clients a lot of money. Not only that, college football on a 19-9 run, 68% going back to last year. And since September 9th of last year, my college football picks 71-48, good for 60%, and a net profit of $4,811. And that's a good reason why I finished number 2 money earner at Wager Talk Media when it comes to my college football picks last year. September, I owned the month of September. Why do I say that? Because the documentation will back up my bravado. Since joining Wager Talk Media in 2021, my September picks in all sports, of which over 90% of those picks came in NFL and college football, 133-88. That's good for 60% and good for a net profit of $12,563, all graded by our grading, or I should say calculated by our grading system, and it's all documented right at Wager Talk. Also, folks, special offer right now in college football. I gave you all the impressive numbers. I let you know how much money I've made since last year in college football, and special offer right now. The entirety of the college football season right now through Sunday costs you only $3.99 and will take you through the college football championship game. That's specifically designed just for myself. And you go to my direct link for that, wt.buzz/RB. You'll see the link right below. And special offer just runs through Sunday, folks. Take advantage of that, $3.99. And I'm not going to repeat my numbers in college football. I just say I've made a lot of money at a very high win percentage since last year. Also, if you're interested in a college football NFL combination package, I was number 2 overall NFL and college football combined in terms of money earned at Wager Talk Media last year. And for all of us right now, if you want to invest in a college football NFL season package that takes you right through the Super Bowl and the college football championship game, now until Sunday, you can get $100 off simply by using the promo code at checkout, FBALL100. That's FBALL100. Until the next time, folks, take care and God bless.